Jim Allenspach has been co-hosting 20 by 2 for longer than you've been alive. Assuming you were born after October of 2016. So, since our last show, he started his own podcast, the James Allenspach Songbook, a collection of he's snapping for him. A collection of random melodies and songs that pop into his head throughout the day. Starting the third season when? Yesterday. Started the third season just this week. Find it wherever you download your podcasts. And right now, he's going to stay down there with the computer. But we've got some handouts. Are you getting the handouts? Or does everybody have the handout? Let me know when you've got the handout. Once you have it, draw your attention back up here and watch what happens.
In 1939, almost exactly 80 years ago, a grad student at Princeton by the name of Arthur Stone was spending his spare time taking long strips of paper and folding them into geometrical shapes. Stone took a long strip of triangles and folded them into this hexagonal shape. Now this shape has an unusual property. It can be folded, or flexed, into displaying a third side not initially visible. Stone named his creation a flexagon and began to investigate its properties. He soon wondered if it was possible to create flexagons with even more hidden sides, and concluded that it would be, as long as you just added more long strips of triangles. Stone soon found his conjecture to be correct, and began to share his findings with other grad students at Princeton. These students spent the next 2 years investigating the mathematical properties of flexagons until 1941, when the U.S. entered World War II. The students were soon scattered across the country, and the public would not hear about flexagons for another 15 years. The science writer Martin Gardner first heard about flexagons in 1956 and wrote an article about them in Scientific American magazine. The article proved to be very popular among readers, and Gardner's editor asked him if it was possible to create a regular column about similar mathematical topics. Gardner said that it was, and in January of 1957, the Mathematical Gains column appeared in Scientific American. This column would eventually run for 25 years, spawn several books of reprints and addenda, and inspire many generations of grad students, including myself. At this point, the audience should all have their own separate flexagon, so I would ask you to look at the black side and notice that there are folds along the words. So if you just fold it like this, so it becomes like a strange diamond shape, and then look at the top, you can pull the top apart to show the third side. And if you flex it just one more time, you come up with the addenda for this talk, including the taxonomical name of this particular flexagon, the names of the students that investigated flexagons, and a short link to the bibliography for this talk. So everybody should take their flexagon, investigate the sides, and think about how small things like these can lead to greater discoveries or even full careers. And take a look and think about what else might be possible.